Hi, I'm Erica. I'm 17 years old. I'm the 2020 Willie Mays Clubhouse Youth of the Year. I have been a member of the Willie Mays Clubhouse for 12 years. Being at the clubhouse, it's like being at home. It's being around family, and I just feel comfortable. I always feel like I could be myself. The programs that have impacted me the most are Money Matters, Torch Club, and the LIT program. They gave me a leadership role, and it gave me a chance to exercise that leader within. Every staff that has passed through the club has sprinkled a little something on me that I have decided to take throughout my journey of life.
Erica is an older version of who we want our younger members to be. She has a very strong moral compass, and when you see her, she's doing what we would want our younger members to do.
I plan on going to college out of state and majoring in psychology and minoring in accounting and finance so I can learn how to manage my own money.
Around the age of 4, I found myself in my mom's closet with trembling hands around my mouth as I heard my uncle get shot. At the age of 7, I recall screeching tires in a car that skidded to a stop. I then witnessed my parents getting arrested. I shook free as my godsister held me back. I was taken into Child Protective Services in 5th grade and was placed with my aunt. This arrangement lasted longer than I had hoped. Now, do you have my story figured out? I was told the sky is the limit, but growing up in Hunters Point, the sky wasn't the limit, the block was. I was raised by parents who battled substance abuse and were both prisoners and products of their environment. Although they were present physically, they weren't there for me when I really needed them. The Erica story is about how I refused to be a product of my environment and how the club was always there with moral support and resources, shaping me to become an advocate for my community. As an adolescent, I experienced and witnessed domestic violence, verbal abuse, substance abuse, and gang violence. Being surrounded by these things taught me that in my world, you can be tired, even exhausted, but you can never be weak. The Willie Mays Clubhouse became my safe haven, the place I grew to call home. I started the club when I was in 1st grade. One of the earliest experiences that I had at the club was an edible schoolyard program. This program taught children about gardening, cooking, harvesting, and trying new foods. In middle school, I took part in Torch Club. Torch Club is a program that focuses on community service, integrity, and leadership. The program taught me that change starts with me, lighting my fire to want to help. In high school, the club provided me with the Charles Schwab Money Matters curriculum and the Reality Store, as well as Career Launch and Keystone. Through these opportunities, the club helped me break out of my shell and become more social. The club helped me to be willing to try new things like sports and coding. These experiences led to research, internships, and job opportunities. In the next chapter of my life, I plan to attend a historically Black college or university, preferably Dillard University in New Orleans. I am interested in both helping people overcome their trauma and teaching them how to be financially literate and stable. In order to do this, I plan to major in psychology and minor in accounting and finance. In the future, I envision myself starting my own nonprofit program. The club was always there for me. Even though my living situation, friends, club staff, and schools changed, my relationship with the club remained the same. The club provided me with the skills and confidence needed to break down the harmful stereotypes that people have about my community. The club gave me a place to grow and to become me. In closing, I would like to share a quote by Erykah Badu. Be you. Make sure you're saying something when you're saying something. It is important to sound like you, feel like you, to be like you, be you. Now you know me. I'm Erica, the 2020 Youth of the Year for Willie Mays Clubhouse. Thank you.